but she's one.
You can find love if you search within yourself. Did you know that the odds of you being born are 1 in 400 trillion?
Is forever, or is there some place that will make
Good morning.
on a treasure hunt.
Good morning.
I long for something new. Have you heard the fairies when they sing and dance? Oh, I wish it was me every night. When I close my eyes, I see
doing a tech check on my laptop for teaching. I mean, it's only 6:30 in the morning, but I like to do it now just in case I have any problems with my Wi-Fi or anything. Check. Cheers. I had a pretty fantastic sleep, you know? It's not very often that you can say that you feel like you've had a good sleep. I feel like when I hear people say that they have an 8-hour sleep every single night, I'm always like, what? How is that possible? Because for me, if I have like a long sleep, like an 8-hour sleep, that's kind of long for me, then the next day I probably will have like 6 hours. I don't know, it's like my body just doesn't like to have lots of sleep. My mind just kind of races a bit sometimes, so I don't know. 7 hours 44 minutes. 83. I've got a score of 83. I went to sleep at 9:32 and woke up at 6:02. It was 6 o'clock, but maybe I wasn't like fully awake until 6:02. But yeah, that's really good. 7 hours and 44 minutes. 7 hours for me is absolutely fantastic. Most of the time I average at like 6 hours, 6.5 hours a lot of the time. I don't know, I just have a very active brain sometimes, and I find it hard to switch off for a long time. Yeah, my sleep has got so much better in the last year or so, especially since I've been more strict with my routine and my bedtime and everything. To be honest though, 9:30 is a bedtime. That is insane. It still amazes me because years ago I would go to sleep at like 2 in the morning and wake up at like 11 in the morning, 12 o'clock in the afternoon. Like I had such a bad sleep routine. So to go to bed at 9:30 is very impressive. I'm so proud of myself. I had one of those sleeps as well. You know when you have lots of dreams? I know they say that when you have lots of dreams it means that you're not in a deep sleep, but it must have been in the lighter stages of my sleep. And I was just having lots of fun dreams. I can't really remember what they were exactly because they were just like you know, dreams where nothing important happened, but I just remembered I was having lots of fun. Yeah, I think I was on holiday in one of my dreams. So I was having a fantastic time in my dreams, sleeping. And when I woke up this morning, you know, when you just like hug your pillow and you're like, ah, that was a good sleep. Yeah, it's great, isn't it? Oh. Right, let's do this 30-minute full body at home endurance workout. The fact that this is an endurance workout is a bit scary to me, because that means it's probably going to be tough and painful and it's going to burn, but let's get it done anyway. Let's get it done.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to day number 1 of Summertime Fun. I'm so proud of you for showing up. The next 90 days could completely change your life. So let's get started with workout number 1. Today we've got a full body workout that is focused on strength and stabilization. So you're going to be lightening up the weight a little bit. You're going to be intensifying how you're moving these weights by exploding out of the bottom and keeping time under tension really high. We've got 2-minute work periods. All the exercises are grouped up by bicep, back, shoulder, and leg exercise with a little core at the end. So go ahead and grab your water and your sweat towel and your dumbbells, and let's kick off Summertime Fun.
If I feel the same, the blood's rushing through your veins, and then when I say your name, bet I'm everything you see. Bet I'm everything you need. We're high on this feeling, don't wanna come down. Just go on and tell me, get into my eyes, and everything you need. I'm everything you need. You usually don't share any secrets. Suddenly you're an open book. When I struggle to find the words, you get me completely. It's like I've known you forever, so I wonder, do you feel it too? Magic between me and you, the way that you make me feel. You wonder if I feel the same, the blood's rushing through your veins, and then when I say your name,
Workout complete. Yeah. I don't know what's wrong with my watch, but I went to start it and it just wouldn't start. Like, it wouldn't start tracking my workout. So I hope that my Fitbit isn't on the blink, because that's really not ideal. But yeah, that was a good workout. Full body is great, isn't it? Because you feel like you're just hitting every muscle group, which is just really satisfying, and you feel like you really exert yourself in a great way. So yeah, I do love a full body workout. It's just good for the brain, you know. Clear out the cobwebs with a couple of squat jumps. I absolutely live for the comments on Sydney Cummings workouts. Everyone is just always so positive and uplifting, and it just makes me so happy. I'm a recent breast cancer survivor and haven't done a Sydney programme in over a year. Summertime Fine day 1 complete. I will show up during these 90 days and will be taking my life back from cancer. Yes, go on. Oh, and then someone said, my father passed away on Friday. I started a bit late, but I'm determined to do this. I will not quit. I will show up for myself and in honour of my dad for the next 90 days. My husband and I are doing Summertime Fine together. Love that. It's just so lovely to see everybody's different situations in life, and like, we're all different, we've all got our own things going on, our own troubles in life, but we still come together for a Sydney Cummings workout in the morning. I love it.
Ready to go. I'm gonna wear my flat shoes. Let's switch off the lights in this house. Okay, lads, I'll catch up with you guys when I get to work.
I'm really thinking about you. Oh, yeah. Oh, no one else. You know the things that you do to me. Let's
Here's 5 drink
I love it when people have tunes in their vlogs. Like, if there is a song on in a vlog, you best believe I'll just be dancing and like bopping. Probably why I'm late when I'm doing my makeup. And
are they happy? Yes.
yes. What can you see in the picture?
Cake.
What cake is it?
Birthday cake.
Yes, good job. And how does the girl feel?
Happy.
Happy, yes. And she is surprised too. When she looks at her birthday cake, she is, birthday cake! Would you like to eat this birthday cake?
Yes.
Ah, me too. It looks very yummy. It looks very delicious. Well done today, Monica. Have a good rest of your day and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Bye, Monica. Bye-bye. It's a long road when you face the world alone. No one reaches out ahead for you to go. You can find love if you search within yourself, and the emptiness you felt will melt away, and then a hero comes along with the strength to carry on, and you'll cast your fears aside, and you know you can survive. So when you feel it all is gone, look inside you and be strong, and then you'll finally see the truth, that a hero lies in you, that a hero lies in you. Oh. Second and final coffee of the day. I'm just on my break. I've got like a 20-minute break. So that student didn't turn up, and that student is a repeat offender. I say the student, it's obviously not the student, it's the student's parents. I understand, obviously, things pop up from time to time, you know, sometimes your schedules just clash and you don't realise that you're not able to make class. Like, I understand the occasional forgetting a class, but you know when you get those, when you get the parents that just cancel classes, or not even cancel classes, just book a class and then just expect you to wait. I just think it's so rude and it's so frustrating. It's just, yeah, I just don't understand. Like, why can you not book a class only when you are free? Because I have better things to be doing with my time than waiting for someone to come to class that isn't going to come. I could have had another student in that time, or I could have just given myself a break, and you know, it's just a bit annoying, but it is one thing that is quite common with Cambly, more common than with the other company I was with. Like, there are more no-shows and people that cancel classes, but never mind, never mind.
It's gonna take some time to get there. I don't care. I'm in for the fight. It's gonna take some time, but I know that
yummy. It was scrumptious. If there's ever any word to describe a meditation. But I feel so good. I feel so good after that. I have always been a fan of a guided meditation. On YouTube there are probably thousands of guided meditations. I love a guided meditation. But recently I've been feeling like I've been craving meditation with no guided video, like just me and myself and a bit of music. I do like to put on some instrumental music, whether it's like, you know, frequency music or some sort of binaural beats or just some sort of lo-fi music or something very calming like spa-like music with a, you know, piano or something. Music obviously speaks to my soul and I love it, so I love a bit of music while I'm meditating. I remember last week the first meditation I did without using a guided meditation, and I was just appreciating how much I needed the space, because when you meditate, like having that 20 minutes or 10 minutes or however long you have to meditate, it just gives you space from whatever your situation is, like any worries you have, any stresses you have, any things in your life that are weighing you down. Meditation just gives you that distance. And sometimes when you're caught in a situation, it's hard to have distance because you're just completely consumed by the stress of whatever it is that is happening in your day or in your life. So meditation just really gives you that room to be able to sit back and observe a little bit without getting as emotionally entangled in it. And meditation just reminds you that you can have peace in your mind, even if it's just for 10 minutes. You can separate yourself. And then when I was meditating last week, I was thinking about how good it felt to meditate and how grateful I was to be able to breathe and to be able to like feel my breath and be able to hear. And then I started thinking about how grateful I am to be able to do all of these other things. I was thinking I can walk, I can talk, I can hear, I can breathe, I can smell, I can love, I can feel, I can cry, I can connect, I was just thinking about all of these different things, and it was like a loop. And then by the end of the meditation, I was crying because I just felt so grateful to be able to do all of these normal everyday things that I take for granted. And then I was just thinking like, God, I'm so lucky to have a place on this earth. Like, I'm so lucky that I am able to just be here. Like, how blessed am I to be able to have this human experience, as trying as it is sometimes and as difficult as life is. Life is so difficult, but when I was meditating, I was just feeling this real sense of gratitude. And did you know that the chance of someone being born and coming into life, it's something like 1 in 400 billion or 1 in 400 trillion? Let me Google that just to clarify. Yeah, did you know that the odds of you being born are 1 in 400 trillion? 1 in 400 trillion. I'm sorry, is that not just absolutely insane? 1 in 400 trillion. Not 1 in 400 million, not 1 in 400 billion, 1 in 400 trillion. Fascinating. And so I started thinking about, yeah, how lucky I am to be able to be living here on Earth, and, you know, the fact that I'm 32 years old nearly and I'm here on planet Earth. And it was just, yeah. So that was my meditation last week. And in today's meditation, I was just kind of focusing on the music I was listening to, and like, I think it was a flute playing or maybe a violin, and I was just kind of focusing on hearing the vibrations of the music, hearing the resonance in the music, and hearing the vibrato in the instrument that was playing. And as I was hearing that, I was imagining like waves washing over me, and these waves of music cleansing me and making me feel just really good. My hands were almost tingling because I could just feel the music like in my body. So yeah, I've really been enjoying meditating with just myself. Another thing I was thinking when I was meditating as well was that it's so nice to not have a plan, because in life we have a plan every day, day to day. We have a schedule, we have appointments, we have things that we have to do at a set time, and we have to make sure that we're always checking the time to see when our next thing is. But I was thinking to myself, in this meditation right now, in these 20 minutes, I have nowhere to be. I have nothing to do. I have no one to talk to. I have no problems to sort out. It is just me. It's just me and me and me. And yeah, there's just a really nice feeling about that, knowing that all you need in that moment is just yourself. When I first started meditating today, for the first couple of minutes, like my mind was wandering off, and I was thinking like, oh, what am I gonna have for lunch? I'm gonna have a chicken sausage wrap, and then I might have a yogurt. And then I was like, June, no, let's come back. What are we doing now? We're meditating. And then I brought myself back into what I was doing, and then I started focusing again on like thoughts of here and now, rather than like what I need to do later. I quite enjoy meditating where it's kind of a therapy session as well, in a sense. However I'm feeling on that day, like the other day when I was meditating, I was feeling flat and I just wasn't feeling great. And I was just asking myself honestly, like, June, why do you feel low? You know, just asking myself questions and getting to the root of why I was feeling like that. So I kind of like to sometimes do a bit of a therapy session as well with myself, and like ask myself questions and be honest with myself. So, I mean, I don't know what the right way is to meditate. I don't think there is a right way to meditate. I think it's just completely up to however you want to do it. Really, in this world, there is no one that can make you feel as good as you can. Like, because if you're feeling bad about yourself and there is someone who makes you feel good, you won't be able to access that good energy because you're feeling bad.
And then you will go away. I'm not gonna be begging you to stay. Said maybe if you asked me yesterday, I would handle this differently. Things are different, I'm a new me. That's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. So even if you're asking, even if you're asking, 'cause I do what I do, and it's time for something new, yeah. Gotta know when to let go. Gotta know when to let go. Gotta know when to let go. Sometimes giving up can make you grow. Can make you grow. Can make you grow. Ooh. Don't wanna be stuck in a spot, telling you it ain't what I thought. Don't wanna be stuck in a spot.
I am ready for dinner. I'm hungry now. What's the time? It's 20 minutes past 6. I'm ready to eat something. I've got my favourite dinner. You know, that scallop and prawn gratin that I absolutely love, that I get from Sainsbury's. I got that today. 2 Patagonian scallop and king prawn gratins with a rich lobster bisque style sauce sprinkled with Italian Parmigiano. And sometimes it's not in Sainsbury's because it's really popular, so I feel so blessed to have been able to get this today. And then I'm gonna have this with some rice and some broccoli as well, and it's just gonna be delicious.
Blinking, you were beautiful, just like a for a million miles and my feet would not get tired. Where you go, I'll go, winter or summer. I don't care the seasons change, 'cause darling, I'll stay, I'll stay, I'll stay right here with you. Every night and every day, 'cause darling, there's nothing in this world I'd rather do. Never been this close to heaven, never felt something just like this ecstasy. Never been this close to heaven. I don't know if this is real or fantasy, or somewhere in between, or somewhere in between. Oh yeah.
This is still so delicious. I still absolutely love it. It's such a simple meal. Prawns and, oh, but it's so good. Then we've got some lovely tender stem as well. I love as well that it's so quick in the oven. I think it takes like 14 minutes in the oven. Super quick, just chuck it in. The rice I already had prepared. I cooked this rice, I think yesterday. So easy peasy. All I had to do was cook the broccoli, really. Right, so we've got the food. Now we just need the entertainment, i.e. let's put on a vlog. It's just turned 7 o'clock, but it's still so light outside. I suppose because summer is literally around the corner, so it doesn't get dark until like 9 or 9:30. So it feels so weird. It's really nice though, like I love the lighter evenings. Okay, so what are we saying, YouTube? What are we saying? Ooh, Brogan's uploaded a little vlog. Home vlog. Having a me day. Solo shopping. Reading date. That sounds like a bit of me. Let's pop a bit of Brogan on.
Hello everyone and welcome to another home vlog. We are going to have a bit of a me day today and hopefully bring you along for things that fill my cup, you know, that are good for the soul, that make me feel better, because I've been struggling the last few weeks. I feel like I've had some good days and some low days, and today is going to be a good one. We're going to be doing some things that just make me feel good. I'm going to get in the shower, do my hair and my skincare, and speaking of skincare, as I said, today's partner is Dermatica, and I have been using them for over a year now. I absolutely love them. Where they have some...
That was so good, honestly. So good. So I've just paused Brogan's lovely vlog and I think it's about time to have a little something sweet, you know? Yeah, I think I'm gonna have something a little bit sweet. I'll wash this up just before bedtime, but for now I'll leave it to soak. So good. And in this white chocolate Kit Kat, in these two, there's 107 calories, which I think is pretty fantastic. So
restaurants, and one of them is Hotel Chocolat, and I'm going to go there and sit in their cafe and read my book and treat myself to a nice little hot chocolate. They have such nice ones and you can pick loads of different flavours.
Time's up. I have a timer that I set for when it's time to get up to go and wash up my dishes and like brush my teeth, put my pajamas on and, you know, all that jazz. Basically my evening routine. Because if I don't set a timer, then I will just sit on the sofa and then I'll just be, you know, living my best life watching all the YouTube vlogs. And then I'll look at the clock and be like, oh my God, it's 12 o'clock at night and I've not moved. So yeah, I set a timer to let me know when it's time to get up from the sofa. And then I also have a timer as well when I'm reading. So as I'm reading my book, as I'm about to go to sleep, I have a timer that goes off as well after a certain amount of time, so that I know what time it is. I live my life by alarms and timers, honestly. But how do people not live their lives by alarms and timers? Because like, I'm so time blind. Like, I have absolutely no concept of time. To me, sometimes I'll think like, oh, it's been 10 minutes and it's been like 30 minutes or something. So I'm so grateful that we have alarms and timers so readily, just on our phones, on our Fitbits, you know. It's just very convenient for people like me who need that help. But what's nice is on the weekend, I usually on the weekend just do whatever, whenever. So like my weekends are so nice and slow. Like, well, I still get up at the same time. I still wake up at 6, but I can stay in bed for 4 hours if I want to, just like watching YouTube or reading a book or something. But it was a nice evening. It was a lovely little evening. I love my evenings on the sofa, just chilling out. And the evenings are by far my favourite part of the day. Like, there's nothing like eating my dinner all cozied up on the sofa and just chilling. It's just like my self-care time, you know? So, anywho, I'm gonna go and get ready for bed and everything. So, yeah, thanks for spending the day with me. It's been lovely to catch up, and I will see you next week. Good night.